Well, tomorrow marks the anniversary of the famous War of the Worlds radio broadcast. It sparked panic that Martians had landed in New Jersey. Our Brian Donahue visiting that famous site in Grover's Mill where the radio drama was set. He tells us the lessons of that day are more relevant than ever.
In the backyard of this 250-year-old house in the Grover's Mill section of West Windsor Township stands an unusual old water tower. Not something anyone these days would mistake for a Martian landing craft. But that may not have been the case on the night of October 30th, 1938, when Orson Welles' radio broadcast sparked nationwide panic that an actual Martian invasion was taking place at Grover's Mill.
Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the air in The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
Listening to it again, I realized there's several spots in the broadcast where the actor describes something that, on a dark night, the water tower might resemble.
It looks more like a huge cylinder.
Enemy tripod machines now in sight.
What? It's standing on legs, actually rearing up on a sort of metal framework.
Those lines may explain how the tower became a prop in the drama that played out across the country that night. A disputed local legend had it that at least one farmer, perhaps William Dock, pictured here in the mill next door the day after, shot holes in the water tower thinking it was a piece of equipment belonging to invading Martians.
During the broadcast, some drunken farmer mistook it for an alien tripod and shot at it, and supposedly there are bullet holes in it.
That story has made the water tower a frequent stop for fans and history buffs passing through Grover's Mill. But Paul Ligeti, vice president of the West Windsor Historical Society, said he's spoken personally to the former residents of the house who lived there in the 70s and 80s. They doubted the holes in the tower were from bullets.
It would be interesting if it were shot, but I frankly doubt that it was.
Across the street at Van Nest Park, there's this fantastic monument to the broadcast.
I love this. There can't be too many places in the world with a monument like this to something that didn't really happen, or kind of happened but didn't happen.
There's also the Martian Project of the West Windsor Arts Council, erecting Martian sculptures around town. But I still think the water tower is perhaps the most relevant monument of them all, in an age when every day feels like October 30th, 1938, with disinformation clouded as news running amok. Millions being sucked into conspiracy theories that the earth is flat, the election was stolen, or that the Newtown school shootings never happened, and on and on. So the old water tower stands as a reminder that while we may chuckle at those gullible masses who panicked over a Martian landing in 1938, there's many, many more people today who every day really are still shooting at water towers.
I'm Brian Donahue. This is Positively New Jersey.